Do you have an injury or some sort of chronic pain and you think that means you shouldn't work out? If that's you, listen up. My name is Marsha. I'm a fitness and nutrition coach, and I help women get strong, lose fat, and develop a healthy relationship with food so they can stop dieting. Many years ago, I had a client of mine, let's call him Dino, and he had a herniated disc. So he was in constant pain, right, in his lower back. And he would go to the chiropractor and he would get some relief, and the relief was temporary, so then he'd be in pain again. So we started training, and his main reason for wanting to train was because he loved to ski. But because he was in so much pain all the time, and because he was afraid of hurting himself, understandably, he wasn't skiing anymore, and that was basically sucking a lot of enjoyment out of his life. So when we started working together, I told him about how important it was to make sure that he listened to his body and that he communicated with me clearly, because I did not want him doing something that put him in pain. The last thing we wanted to do was to make things worse. After working together for a few weeks, Dino noticed that he had a lot less pain in his day-to-day life. And when he went to ski again after he hadn't been in months because of his pain, he felt a lot better. He felt stronger, and he was less afraid of hurting himself because he wasn't in pain. He wasn't feeling the weakness that he had felt before. So obviously we were both very happy about this. I'm sure he was happier about it than I was. And I say this to tell you that a lot of times I meet people who have some sort of injury or pain, and unfortunately the advice that they get from someone on their medical team, whether it's their doctor, or somebody else, is to not work out. Well, working out hurts you, then don't work out. As opposed to, let's figure out a way to get you strong in spite of your injury, in spite of your pain. We're not going to be pushing through the pain, but we're going to work around it to make you stronger and to improve your quality of life. So that's exactly what we did. And to point out the fact that this wasn't a fluke, whenever Dino would stop training for a certain stretch of time, let's say if he was away on business or life got really crazy, he was in pain again. And whenever he would start training again, he felt better. I'm not saying this to say that I did something magical or I have some sort of magical power. That's not it. It's that we worked together to make sure that he was on a solid program that benefited him. And when he was consistent with that program, his life improved. So please do not let your injuries or your chronic pain hold you back. If you are able to work with someone or to figure out a way to come up with a program that is safe for you, that is going to help you get on the other side of that, you owe it to yourself to try.